For centuries, we had a fundamental belief in our economic system. On a national level, the economy would grow, innovation would flourish.
And on a personal level, your hard work would pay off. It meant you could build a life, own a home, and feel secure. It was the engine of capitalism, and it worked.
My job was my craft. I spent a decade learning to write elegant, efficient code. It was complex, creative work. I thought it was future-proof. That was 2024.
But the core assumption of our system is breaking. For the first time, capital no longer needs a massive workforce to grow. Between 2026 and 2030, this isn't theory, it becomes reality.
By 2027, my entire department was gone. My manager, a man I'd worked with for 6 years, told me my job could now be done by their new AI. In about 8 seconds. 8 seconds to replace 10 years of my life.
People will tell you we've seen this before, the automobile replacing the blacksmith, but they're missing the most important part of the story. The automotive revolution created a vast new ecosystem of jobs, a net gain. It created a new middle class. The AI revolution does the opposite. It consolidates work, threatening to eliminate the very middle class that powers our economy.
This isn't just about one specific industry changing. It's about a big shift in how our economy works. Traditionally, when people worked hard, they earned money. But now, as machines and automated systems do more of the valuable work, the profits aren't going to workers. They're flowing to the owners of those systems. So we have to ask a hard question, starting now. If millions of people are no longer needed for production, how can they participate in consumption? Capitalism needs customers. Democracy needs a stable middle class. Here is a normal, thriving town in 2025. This is what a healthy consumer economy looks like. And here is that same town by 2029 if we choose the path of simple cost-cutting. When the middle class vanishes, our communities have to make a choice in 2026 that determines what the world looks like in 2030. The happy path is where we use AI for its true purpose, to create a staggering amount of new wealth, to grow the entire economic pie on a scale we've never seen. The ugly path is where we misuse AI as a simple cost-cutting tool, hollowing out the economy in the pursuit of short-term profits. The happy path requires an all-in national effort, starting now, to maximize productivity. That boom creates the wealth to fund a universal premium income. This isn't welfare, it's a dividend. It's every citizen's share in the AI-driven economy they helped build.
But the ugly path begins with a fatal flaw in logic made in boardrooms in 2026. Here's the trap. When you fire the very people who buy your products, who are you selling to? AI doesn't buy cars or houses. By 2028, without a consumer base, demand collapses and the short-term profits evaporate. The massive wealth AI promised is never created. The system eats itself. This isn't just bad for workers, it's a catastrophic failure for companies and investors. This is the urgent, central truth. The money to fund this transition doesn't exist yet. We have a narrow window from now until 2030 to use AI to create it. This is the most pro-growth, pro-capitalism argument there is. Resisting this change won't save jobs. It will only guarantee that we are all poorer. We are in a race to create enough new wealth to upgrade our society before the old engine fails completely.
The AI revolution is inevitable. Universal premium income isn't a retreat from capitalism, it's the bridge to its next evolution, the bridge we must start building today. So that by 2030 we arrive not in ruin, but in a future of unprecedented shared prosperity, powered by an economic system intelligent enough to sustain itself.